This looks like just the thing that I came in. I remember seeing it briefly just before I was pulled out of my bed.
Marla?
Who are you? Oh, Luigi.
No, I'm the boss.
You look like Luigi.
We all kind of look alike till you get used to knowing what we look like. But I'm the boss.
Luigi said that Mr. Oakwood is like the ruler.
Mr. Oakwood is. I work for him. My job is to run the studio. That's why I'm the boss.
I am so confused. There was a little wolf puppy that was with me, I guess, until I went to sleep. They said the wolf puppy is religious.
Actually, he is. But that's not what I came to talk to you about.
Okay.
Luigi came to talk to Mr. Oakwood, and he informed him that you were on a ship that sailed cargo about, and it was something called a brigantine.
Yes, my dad was a captain. He owned the ship. I don't know how he got it. I never asked him, but it was his. What are those voices I hear?
Those voices you hear are the wild animals in the forest. They're dangerous to not only ourselves, but to other carbon life forms. The Horta specifically. Listen.
Aren't you fearful of them?
No. They're not going to come into the studio. We have protection against the wild animals here.
This is a very different place. I was a navigator. I know the stars. When I look up, the stars are different. They're not the stars that I know.
Were you told you're on a planet that's not Earth?
I was, but that doesn't make sense because there's only 6 known planets.
That's in your time. In modern times, they know about more than that. Although they change. Sometimes one is a planet, sometimes it's not a planet. So you have 8 or 9. It just kind of depends on who you talk to. I think it's all politics.
That's not a good thing. I get the impression you're here to talk to me about something other than the stars and all that good stuff.
Yes, as I said, Mr. Oakwood is very interested. He said you were on a brigantine and he wants to know all about it. He will be talking to you, and I just wanted to let you know he's going to want to know about that. On Tree Planet, everything we get has to come from somewhere.
Is there no manufacturing on this planet?
There is, but it doesn't mean we have everything we need. You're touching a movie prop right now.
It looks like what I was brought here in.
That's because the Greys use the same thing. One of the sticks needed an I-beam, and he asked some high schoolers to weld him an I-beam. It was a way for them to make money and him to get an I-beam cheap, and this is what they built.
I don't know what an I-beam is.
Well, this is not an I-beam, and because of it, we were able to get it at no cost, just haul it off.
Is it heavy?
Yes, it's extremely heavy.
Okay. When will I meet Oakwood?
You'll be meeting him pretty quick. He wants to have a gathering. He wants to get you and the other 2 carbon life forms. That's going to be Miss Thrax, and I think you'll like her.
I met her.
And what's her name? Bunny. Yeah. It's funny I don't remember her name because she seems to be stalking me.
Stalking? What's stalking?
Following, hanging out, asking questions about me.
Maybe she likes you.
That will be determined. What are your plans for tonight?
I hear the wild animals. Will you walk me back to where I live?
Yes, I can do that. And we'll see if we can find the wolf pup, because the wolf pup will drive him off. He's pretty scary.
He didn't seem very scary.
That's because you haven't heard his bark.
There's got to be a joke in there.
There is. His bark is equal to his bite.
I've heard this one before. The bite is worse than the bark, or the bark is worse than the bite.
Don't let the wolf pup bark. Don't let him bite you.
Good advice. Oh, wow, that's a loud...
That's the wolf pup driving him off.
Wow. I need to be better friends with him.
That you do. Well, let me walk you back to your house.
Thank you.